Dear beloved soul, as I address you today, know that my words are not spoken from a distant throne, but from the depths of infinite love that binds us together. It is with a heavy heart that I witness the trials and tribulations that you, my beloved creation, endure in your earthly journey. Yet, it is with unyielding hope and boundless compassion that I reach out to guide you through the labyrinth of life. From the moment of your inception, I have watched over you, weaving the fabric of your existence with threads of divine purpose and unconditional love. In every heartbeat, in every breath, I am with you, whispering words of solace and encouragement, nudging you towards the path of righteousness and enlightenment. But amidst the chaos and clamor of the world, it is easy to lose sight of the divine spark that resides within you. It is easy to succumb to the allure of darkness, to be swayed by the whispers of doubt and temptation. Yet, even in your darkest hour, know that you are never alone, for I am the beacon of light that guides you through this storm today. As you stand at the crossroads of destiny, I urge you to pause and listen to the gentle whisper of your soul. Cast aside the shackles of fear and uncertainty and embrace the boundless potential that lies within you. For you are not merely a mortal being traversing the earthly realm. You are a divine being imbued with the power to shape your own destiny. So, my beloved, heed my words and let them resonate deep within your heart. For in this moment, as you open yourself to the infinite possibilities of the universe, you take the first step towards a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. May the light of my love illuminate your path and guide you towards the fulfillment of your true purpose. My dear child, in the vast tapestry of existence, there exists a force as old as time itself, lurking in the shadows and beckoning to the deepest recesses of the human soul. This force, known by many names, manifests as the embodiment of all that is contrary to love and light. It is the adversary, the deceiver, the tempter, the very essence of darkness that seeks to ensnare the unwary and lead them astray. Throughout your journey, you will encounter the siren call of this malevolent force, tempting you with promises of power, pleasure, and worldly gain. It will whisper sweet lies into the depths of your being, urging you to forsake the path of righteousness in pursuit of fleeting desires and transient pleasures. But heed my warning, dear child, for the path of darkness is fraught with peril and despair. It is a path that leads only to emptiness and anguish, where the promises of the adversary are but illusions, veiling the true nature of its insidious intent. Yet, in your darkest moments, when the weight of the world bears down upon you and the allure of darkness seems irresistible, remember that you are not defenseless. Within you burns the flame of divine truth, a beacon of hope that can pierce through even the densest veil of deception. In the face of temptation, arm yourself with the armor of faith and the sword of righteousness. Let the light of love and compassion guide your steps, illuminating the path ahead and banishing the shadows that seek to engulf you. For it is through unwavering faith and steadfast resolve that you will emerge victorious in the battle against darkness. Know that you are never alone in this struggle, for I am with you always, watching over you with a love that knows no bounds. Call upon me in your hour of need, and I will lend you strength to resist the temptations that threaten to lead you astray. So, my child, stand firm in the face of adversity, and let the light of your soul shine brightly against the encroaching darkness. With faith as your shield and love as your weapon, you will overcome every trial and emerge triumphant on the side of righteousness. Beloved child, in the vast expanse of existence, there exists a realm beyond mortal comprehension, a realm of boundless beauty, tranquility, and eternal bliss. It is a realm known to mortals as paradise, the celestial abode where the righteous souls find solace and fulfillment in the embrace of divine grace. In paradise, the weary find rest, and the broken find healing. It is a place where every tear is wiped away, and every sorrow is transformed into joy. Here, the radiant light of love shines with unbridled intensity, enveloping all who dwell within its hallowed confines in a warm embrace of unconditional acceptance and boundless compassion. But paradise is not merely a distant dream or a fanciful notion, it is a reality that awaits those who walk the path of righteousness and embrace the light of divine truth. It is a promise whispered in the depths of the soul, a beacon of hope that guides the wayward traveler home to the loving embrace of their Creator. My dear child, do not despair in the face of adversity, for paradise awaits you with open arms, ready to welcome you into its loving embrace. Embrace the light of divine grace, and let it illuminate your path, guiding you ever closer to the gates of paradise. In your darkest moments, when the burdens of life weigh heavy upon your soul, remember that paradise is not a distant fantasy, but a reality waiting to be embraced. Let the promise of paradise inspire you to persevere in the face of adversity, knowing that every trial and tribulation you endure brings you one step closer to the eternal bliss that awaits. So, my child, heed the call of paradise and let its promise fill your heart with hope and joy. Embrace the light of divine grace and let it lead you home to the everlasting peace and serenity of paradise. Beloved child, in the tapestry of existence, there exists a shadowy realm or realm shrouded in darkness and despair, where the whispers of malevolence echo through the void. This realm is known to mortals as the Abyss, the abode of darkness where the forces of evil lurk and the souls of the damned find torment. The Abyss beckons with a seductive allure, promising power, pleasure, and worldly riches to those who dare to venture into its depths. But beware, for the temptations of the Abyss are but illusions, masking the true nature of its despairing depths. In the Abyss, the soul is consumed by an insatiable hunger, a hunger for power and domination that can never be satisfied. It is a place where the light of hope is extinguished, and the flames of despair burn eternal. My dear child, heed my warning and turn away from the temptations of the Abyss, for its promises are but empty lies that lead only to ruin and destruction. Do not be swayed by the allure of power or the promise of worldly gain, for these are but fleeting pleasures that vanish like shadows in the light of truth. Instead, seek solace in the light of divine love and the warmth of divine grace, for they alone can guide you safely through the darkness of the Abyss. Trust in the power of goodness and righteousness, and let them be your guiding light in the face of temptation and despair. Remember, my child, that even in the darkest of nights, the light of divine love shines bright, illuminating the path to salvation and redemption. So do not falter in your journey, but walk steadfastly in the light of truth, knowing that I am always by your side, guiding you with love and compassion. Amidst the trials and tribulations of mortal existence, there exists a beacon of divine radiance, an emanation of boundless love and unfathomable compassion. This radiant light, dear child, is the essence of heavenly kindness, a force that transcends the boundaries of time and space, illuminating the path to redemption and eternal bliss. In the embrace of heavenly kindness, the weary soul finds solace, the broken heart finds healing, and the lost find their way home. It is a gentle caress that soothes the wounds of the spirit, and a guiding hand that leads the wayward soul back to the embrace of divine love. My dear child, open your heart to the radiant glow of heavenly kindness, and let its warmth envelop you in a blanket of love and compassion. For in the embrace of divine kindness, you will find the strength to overcome adversity and the courage to face the trials of mortal existence with unwavering faith and resilience. Let the light of heavenly kindness be your guiding star in the darkness of uncertainty and despair, and let its radiance illuminate the path to salvation and eternal joy. For in the boundless depths of divine love, there exists a reservoir of kindness that knows no bounds, a reservoir from which you may draw strength and sustenance in your darkest hour. Embrace the eternal light of compassion, dear child, and let it fill your heart with love and grace. For in the radiance of heavenly kindness, you will find peace, joy, and eternal salvation. In the intricate dance between light and shadow, the forces of darkness often lurk in the recesses of the human heart, whispering seductive promises of power, pleasure, and prestige. These temptations, dear one, are the siren songs of the netherworld, a call to embrace the path of darkness and forsake the light of divine truth. As you journey through the labyrinth of mortal existence, you will encounter countless trials and temptations, each presenting an opportunity to confront the shadows within and reaffirm your commitment to the path of righteousness. Yet, beware, for the allure of darkness is potent, and its grasp is swift and relentless. The temptations of darkness may manifest in various forms: avarice, envy, hatred, and despair, each seeking to ensnare the unwary soul in its web of deceit and corruption. But fear not, dear one, for you are not alone in this spiritual struggle. I am with you always, guiding you through the tumultuous waters of temptation and urging you to stay true to the path of light. To resist the temptations of darkness, you must first acknowledge their existence within you. Confront the shadows that linger in the depths of your soul, and shine the light of divine truth upon them. For it is only by acknowledging and confronting the darkness within that you can overcome its influence and emerge victorious in the battle for your soul. But remember, dear child, the path to righteousness is not always easy, and the temptations of darkness may test your resolve to the very core. In moments of weakness, turn to me, and I shall lend you strength and courage to withstand the onslaught of temptation. Know that you are capable of overcoming the temptations of darkness, for within you lies the spark of divine light, a beacon of hope that can never be extinguished. Trust in the power of divine grace, and let it guide you safely through the shadows to the eternal light of salvation. Amidst the darkness that threatens to engulf the human spirit, there shines a beacon of hope, a radiant light that illuminates even the darkest corners of the soul. This light is the essence of divine grace, an unyielding force of love and compassion that flows endlessly from the heart of creation. In your journey through the labyrinth of existence, it is easy to become ensnared by the shadows that linger at every turn. The trials and tribulations of mortal life may dim the radiance of your spirit, casting doubt and despair upon your path. Yet, even in the midst of adversity, the light of divine grace shines brightly, offering solace and guidance to all who seek its embrace. Embrace the light within you, dear one, for it is the source of your strength and resilience. Allow the radiance of divine grace to illuminate your path and guide you through the trials of life. For in the light of divine grace, there is no darkness that cannot be dispelled, no obstacle that cannot be overcome. As you bask in the glow of divine grace, you will find that your heart is filled with love and compassion for all beings. The light within you will radiate outward, touching the lives of those around you and illuminating the world with its warmth and beauty. But remember, dear child, that the light of divine grace is not a gift to be hoarded or hidden away. It is meant to be shared freely with all who are in need, regardless of their station in life or their past transgressions. Let your light shine brightly, and let it serve as a beacon of hope for all who are lost in the darkness. In the embrace of divine grace, there is healing and renewal, redemption and forgiveness. No matter how far you may stray from the path of righteousness, know that you were never beyond the reach of divine grace. It is always there, waiting patiently to welcome you back into its loving embrace. So, dear child, open your heart to the radiance of divine grace and let it fill you with its boundless love and compassion. For in the light of divine grace, there is salvation and peace, joy and fulfillment beyond measure. My dear child, in the intricate tapestry of existence, there exists a delicate balance between light and darkness, good and evil, righteousness and temptation. It is a balance that has endured since the dawn of creation, shaping the destiny of mortals and gods alike. Within the depths of your soul lies a shadow, a dark and primal force that seeks to lead you astray from the path of righteousness. It is the embodiment of all that is base and corrupt, whispering words of doubt and temptation into the recesses of your mind. Beware, dear child, for the shadow within is cunning and deceitful, capable of ensnaring even the most virtuous of souls in its web of lies and deception. It preys upon your weaknesses and insecurities, tempting you with promises of power and pleasure, wealth and glory. But know this, the path of darkness is a treacherous one, fraught with peril and despair. Though its temptations may seem alluring, they lead only to ruination and despair, casting your soul into the abyss of eternal suffering and torment. Yet fear not, for you are not alone in your struggle against the shadow within. I am with you always, guiding you through the darkness and leading you back into the light. With my strength as your shield and my love as your sword, you can overcome even the darkest of temptations and emerge victorious. But heed my warning, dear child, for the path of righteousness is not an easy one to tread. It requires unwavering faith and unyielding resolve, a steadfast commitment to truth and justice in the face of adversity. You will be tested, tempted, and tried, but know that I am always by your side, ready to lend you strength and support in your hour of need. So, my child, do not be swayed by the allure of darkness, nor be tempted by the promises of power and pleasure it offers. Instead, walk in the light of righteousness and let your actions be guided by love, compassion, and forgiveness. For in the end, it is not the darkness that defines you, but the light that shines from within. In the realm of existence, there exists a divine spark, a flickering flame of light that illuminates the darkest recesses of your soul. It is the essence of your being, the purest manifestation of your innermost self, untainted by the shadows that seek to engulf it. Within the depths of your heart lies the potential for redemption, a beacon of hope that shines brightly amidst the encroaching darkness. It is a call to arms, a summons to rise above the temptations of the world and embrace the light that dwells within you. Though you may have strayed from the path of righteousness, know that it is never too late to seek redemption. The journey to redemption is not an easy one. It is fraught with trials and tribulations, challenges and obstacles that will test the very core of your being. But fear not, for I am here to guide you along the path to redemption, to lend you strength and support as you embark on this sacred quest. With every step you take, with every choice you make, I am there beside you, guiding your footsteps and illuminating the path ahead. To walk the path of redemption is to confront the darkness within, to acknowledge your flaws and imperfections, and to strive towards a higher purpose. It is a journey of self-discovery and self-awareness, a journey that will lead you to embrace the light that dwells within you and cast aside the shadows that seek to ensnare you. Know that you are worthy of redemption, my beloved child, no matter how far you may have strayed from the path. Your past mistakes do not define you, nor do they determine your future. With courage and determination, you can overcome any obstacle that stands in your way and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. So, my child, do not lose hope, do not despair. Embrace the light that dwells within you and let it guide you along the path to redemption. For in the end, it is not the darkness that defines you, but the light that shines from within. As you stand at the crossroads of destiny, the echoes of eternity resound in your heart, calling you to make a choice that will shape the course of your existence. The eternal battle between good and evil rages on, and you are but a mere mortal caught in its midst, tasked with the weighty responsibility of choosing your path. In this cosmic struggle between light and darkness, you are faced with a decision of paramount importance, a decision that will determine the fate of your soul for all eternity. On one hand, there lies the path of righteousness, illuminated by the radiant glow of divine grace and virtue. On the other hand, there looms the path of darkness, shrouded in the murky depths of temptation and sin. The choice before you is not an easy one, for the allure of darkness is ever present, whispering seductive promises of power and pleasure. It is a path fraught with peril, leading only to despair and destruction. Yet, the path of righteousness is not without its own challenges, requiring steadfast faith and unwavering resolve to overcome the trails that lie ahead. As you stand at the precipice of destiny, I implore you to heed the voice of your conscience, to listen to the whispers of truth that echo in the depths of your soul. Choose wisely, my child, for your decision will echo throughout eternity, shaping the destiny of your immortal soul. Know that you do not walk this path alone, for I am with you always, guiding your footsteps and lighting your way. In times of doubt and uncertainty, turn to me and I will be your strength, your refuge, and your salvation. Remember, my child, that the battle between good and evil is not fought on distant battlefields or in lofty realms beyond mortal comprehension. It is fought within the recesses of your own heart, where the forces of light and darkness vie for dominion over your soul. In the end, the choice is yours and yours alone to make. Will you heed the call of righteousness and walk the path of virtue, or will you succumb to the temptations of darkness and embrace the path of sin? Choose wisely, my child, for your decision will shape not only your own destiny, but the destiny of all creation. May you find the strength and courage to choose the path of light, and may the eternal blessings of heaven be upon you for all eternity. With boundless love and unwavering guidance, your ever-present guide,